Hey everyone, welcome back to my pedal board workshop here. Please remember that I am not an expert at pedal boards. I'm just learning just like everybody else, just like we all learn by watching a lot of videos, experimenting with things, trial and error, stuff like that. I've made a lot of trial and error mistakes, and this is the best that I've come up with so far. It works for me. You know, I will say in advance that I did a lot of research over the years, watched a lot of videos from people like Vertex Effects, other YouTube channels that talk about, you know, that we see how their pedal boards are set up. And one thing that I did do with this pedal board is I like the minimum amount of noise. I think we're all after that. We all like zero noise. It's almost impossible to get, but one thing that I watched on a YouTube video from Vertex Effects is that they suggest that you use a buffer at the beginning and the end of your signal chain. Now, if you know better than me, write in the comments, but I believe that that's what they suggested. So on my utility pedal board, which you guys have seen in the last couple of videos, that's where I have my in and out buffer. So everything is buffered. So I have a buffer at the beginning of my signal chain and a buffer at the end of the signal chain. Now, before I get into what I'm going to do with my pedal board, I did want to show you one thing that I kind of customized this, because if you can see how this pedal board is standing up a little bit higher, it's kind of angled up. And the feet that come with this is a pedal board from Gator. The company Gator, they make pedal boards and cases and things like that. The one thing I didn't like about it is that the rubber feet on this, it's mostly flat. And since I'm not playing standing up, I play sitting down. I wanted it angled up a little bit more. So what I did was this is my Voodoo Labs power supply, but I bought these little folding legs there for like a folding table, and they just flip down. So when I have this stored in the case, when I'm traveling, they flip down, and then, you know, and it fits perfectly in the case. And then when after I pull this out, I can just flip these up, and I'm ready to go. So that's one modification that I did. Now, the next thing I have to consider is how I'm going to lay out the pedal board. I've been doing a lot of thinking about this since I made my last video, and since I've seen that video from Bill Venzel at Chords of Orion. What I'm going to be putting on this pedal board is my Ego 76 compressor, brand new. Just bought this from, actually got this from Sweetwater, and I'm replacing it. I'm replacing my old Ego Walther compressor with this new one, the Ego 76. And then I also picked up the TC Electronic Stereo Chorus. I did try to buy this from Sweetwater, but they were back ordered until August. So I found it on Amazon. I got it in 2 days, no cost for shipping. So I'm going to put this on, and I do have some new power grip kind of Velcro-y stuff, very essential. I do have some on here now. I'm going to be removing some of that. I've got like 3 feet of this, was about 13 bucks. I also haven't even opened this up yet. These are some new patch cords that I'm going to need for how I'm going to lay out my pedal board. These I ordered custom length from Vertex Effects, the Rig Doctor. If you guys don't know about them, I'll put a link in the description, but I'm sure you probably all know. I also have some wipes. These are electronic cleaning wipes. Going to get everything a good wipe down. I also have some canned air, and I also have some Detox-It for cleaning up, you know, any connections, particularly in the pots. So I'm going to probably spend some time doing that. Okay, so just to show you what my pedal board looks like now. Basically, my signal comes in from that utility pedal board. It goes through my tuner into this crescendo auto swell, which I'm not even sure if I'm going to keep this. I'll probably keep it on the board for now, but I think I'm going to go back to a volume pedal. I seen a nice, really small one that I might pick up. And then from there, going to have my Ego 76 compressor, my overdrive pedal, which is the Earthquaker Plumes pedal, my Electro Harmonix pitchfork, my Attack Decay, which is the tape reverse simulator. I've got my New Neighbor reverb pedal, which I never even knew was a stereo, so I'm going to run that in stereo now. And then from there I go into my Iridium amp modeler. From there it goes into the TC Electronics triple delay, the microcosm, and then from the microcosm it goes back out into my mixer. So Bill Wenzel's video that I got the idea to buy this stereo chorus from, he had everything running in front of the amp modeler. So his amp modeler was the last in his signal chain. Now I had read, the reason I have this set up like this is I heard and read and watched videos that they say to put your delay effects after your amp modeler. So I don't know if that's true or not, but I was going to change it around to Bill Wenzel's way and just have it, have this last in my signal chain. But I think I'm just going to leave this alone. I'm going to leave these pedals where they're at. Just going to move all this stuff over and squeeze this in, probably here between my reverb pedal and the Attack Decay pedal. There should be enough room to move everything over. And the reason I'm doing that is because these are all, mono signals. And this reverb, or the stereo chorus is only mono signal in and then stereo out. So my mono signal will end here, and then my stereo signal will be coming from the stereo chorus. I'm going to go stereo into the immerse and stereo through the rest of the signal chain. So I think I have enough patch cords for everything. I did have to buy some other patch cords, which I just got today, so I'm ready to start. I'm going to start tearing this stuff off and moving it around. I might use some of the power grip to refasten everything down, and then I'm going to rewire everything up. Like I said, I did buy some more tie wraps, so I'm going to kind of tie wrap all these wires down, make sure everything is as clean as I can make it. And I'll bring you back while I'm working on it, and we'll see how it goes. All right, folks, so I think that's going to be it for this video. I'm going to start working on some things. There's no, I'm sure you're not interested in watching me disconnect pedals and put new, new Velcro down and things like that. But I did want to conclude this video by saying, this is one of the things that I love to do. I mean, I love fiddling around with this stuff. I mean, of course, I love playing music. But, it's interesting for me to experiment with different things, and I'm glad I'm making these updates. I'm anxious to just get it done and get it plugged back in and see what it sounds like. But this is the fun. One of the things that we love as ambient musicians, or any musicians, especially guitar players or keyboard players, those of you that play synthesizer, we love to mess around with gear, right? So I'm going to have some fun. Right now it's about 2 o'clock in the afternoon. I think I'm going to wait until this evening. I might have a beer and start tearing this stuff apart. I have to put some brighter lights on this because it's a little dull for me and I can't see that great either. So anyway, folks, let me know, maybe what you think about your pedal board. Do you have fun playing around with your pedal board? Maybe tearing it apart, rebuilding it once in a while. Now, I would not rebuild my pedal board all the time. I like to have it like specifically the way I want it, and I like to leave it like that. But once in a while, like today, because I have a new pedal that I want to try out, the Stereo Chorus, I'm going to endeavor to play around with this a little bit. I'll probably spend the evening down here working on it. If I don't get it done today, I'll wrap it up tomorrow. And I'll talk to you folks in the next one. Please leave your comments. Let me know what you think. Maybe let us all know how you do your signal chain and things like that. And I'll see you on the next one. Bye-bye.